Hello everybody, this is NASCAR 33 here, and this is race number 9 of 26 for the NRLOA Resource Cup Series, NR2002 series. We're here at the Michigan International Speed Raceway for the running of the Pure Michigan 400. As you can see, last week's winner, Paul Minnick, is on the pole. Last year, William Brock got his first out of 3 wins, um, uh, of this season, and we'll see if he'll be able to win from the pole. He'll be able to win here. He'll be able to win here now. He'll be able to win 2 in a row, and two Michigan races in a row. And we'll see if he'll get his first one of the year and a huge comeback. And one that's definitely noticeable. And he had some top tens here and there, and he came close to winning at Talladega, but he got involved in the big one. And he was actually one of the main cars. But anyway, we're gonna get a starting lineup. On the pole is the 77. Alongside him is Al Lagsey. You got Benny Watson, Derek Edison, Zachary Fitzwater, Jordan Carter, Julio Caesar, Joey McClure, Noah Cars, William Brock, Simon Nichols, TJ Starr, defending champion Colin McGovern, Jeff Bright, Odin Richmond Jr., John Gilbert, John Andrews, Emerson Sheets, Jonathan Skull, Nick Smith, Marty Johnson, Jonathan King, Annie Thomas, Carl Adams, Isaac Nichols, Aiden Shepard, Ty Scott, DJ Jenkins, Stuart Breton, Blaine Keys, Dale Salzman, Jay Jefferson, Adam Louie, Jonathan Buford, Joshua Nichols, Nathan Normand, Colin McGovern, Cameron Garlington. Then you got Eli Bright, Jamaica Jackson, Andy Fell, LJ Tulio, and MJ Grabson being your part-time driver for this race. And the next race there will be a different racer, part-time racer. They're in their cars, you dumb guy. Anyway. And so the pace cars come down Pear Road as the green flag is about to wave in a few here. As looks like, and everyone got going, by the way. And green flag is out. We're underway here at Michigan. This race looks to be very exciting, as we got double file racing, and Paul Minnick is just blocking right now, and he'll make moves later. And here comes Benny Watson already gonna take the lead here. Coming to turn 4. Coming down to turn 3. Benny Watson. It looks like he's probably gonna lead the first lap. And it's probably gonna be so. Just being Al Lagsey, he not by clearing distance, definitely, but he missed him by more than half a car length. And here's Zachary Fitzwater, who won at Las Vegas, and like he's gonna be trying to. He's going side by side with Benny Watson, and the 55 will be the leader now. And by the way, William Brock is not using his sorcery this time, unlike last time when he won the race. And I'm actually not with anyone for that matter, actually. So you got the 26. He's still second here. I'm also gonna be doing the Indianapolis Nationals for Nathan Stapleton's channel. Well, at least 3 of the races anyway. I'm been doing the Truck Series, the Xfinity, the Nationwide Series as it was called back then, because I'm using the 2013 mod, and the original 2003 mod. As it looks like here comes Benny Watson underneath this 19 again, possibly retaking the lead. But here comes Julio Caesar. Once again from the lead. And Noah Cars might take the lead here. Last year's Rookie of the Year. And and by rookie of the year I mean late driver of the year, because he didn't participate in Daytona 500 and did not make his first start until Las Vegas on Caleb Hoffman, and he was the highest ranking in rookie, of course. Yeah, let's see, and it looks like Zachary Fitzwater will take the lead, and there's Paul Minnick. Paul Minnick might win, might have a shot. I don't know how it's gonna play out. And William Brock, he's kind of falling back here. But I think he should be able to come back down to block the 48, which you probably might. So anyway, we are gonna go back to So it looks like the 77 has reclaimed the lead now. Benny Watson's continuing to fall back. 77 is doing fine. Looks like Zachary Fitzwater is gonna try and take the lead now. As here comes looks like it was close, but I think the 77 barely led that lap. He's probably not gonna lead the next. He's not gonna lead the next one. As here comes the 19, but the 77's sticking high on the outside though, and it looks like 19 barely is leading through the middle. Oh, contact! Looks like Julius Caesar's going through the middle. This might work, as Julius Caesar will now lead that lap. And Julius Caesar might pull out with a huge lead, as he just threaded the needle. William Brock continues to fall back again. William Brock's probably not going to win 2 Michigan races in a row. I saw the 20 kind of thread the needle there. The 48 also, I think the middle lane is a kind of key, but it's also kind of risky as well. Looks like the 36 is barely gonna beat the 19 to the line. It looks like the 19's gonna retake the lead again. Let's see. John Andrews is trying to help out the 77. Oh boy, looks like Paul Minnick's gonna go through the middle. He pushes Julius Caesar up out to the outside. And not where the wall is, thankfully. And we'll see. And there isn't any trouble yet. Alexi's now right behind. He's now in second. Troy McClure in third. Troy McClure won the All-Star race last year. We'll see if he can win this race. Cameron Garlington. So none of so far, other than the 19 is Zachary Fitzwater and maybe I don't know, maybe Julius Caesar, or I don't know. But really, other than the 2 returning drivers that we had winning returning drivers winning this season, we only had 2. Most of these drivers were just new rookies. Oh wait, I forgot. It was the second winner was Stuart Grant at Texas. I remember that now. It was like the 55 will now lead that lap. Now the question is, when there's going to be pit stops, What pit strategies will they use? Here comes the 19 of Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater is about to possibly he's gonna fall back, or maybe not. Simon Nichols is now gonna be helping the 19 a bit. That's the 55 will lead again another lap. Here comes the 31. He's gonna try and go underneath the 77 here. As the 19, he's gonna retake the lead now. As it looks like looks like here comes Paul Minnick throwing the needle. I think he's doing that same trick that I believe Julius Caesar did. So he's probably using that to his advantage. Speaking of Julius Caesar, he's still all the way back here. He's still within the lead draft here. Again, pretty much everyone else is at this point. Looks like Cole McGovern, he's doing pretty fine now. Defending champ. Looks like Paul Minnick's still doing pretty good in this Michigan race. I'm trying to see if he did set the fastest lap, but he didn't. And I'm gonna try and attempt. Oh, sorry. I'm using this recording thing from now on, but I keep forgetting to set it up, so kind of see what the problem is right there. And let me see if I can do it this way. No, I can't. But regardless, looks like Simon Nichols is gonna take the lead now, as I'm not gonna use my recording boot for right now. And looks like Paul Minnick is battling it out hard on the outside lane, but I don't think it's working so far. Colin McGovern, defending champion. He's we'll see if he'll finally be able to win a race. And it looks like Noah Cars, he's going to go underneath the 31. So Noah Cars will be leading his first lap in quite a long time. I'm sure Noah led a lap in the 45 car, but so Noah Cars has not won a race since Rockingham last season. However, it looks like the 87, he's gonna go for the lead now. No Cars, I don't think he's gonna fall back too much. And here comes Marty Johnson. Marty's gonna be, oh boy, it's gonna be pretty intense here. No Cars. And he's gonna be stuck on the outside lane for right now. And Colin McGovern's still stuck. Oh, I think a tiny bit contact there. And that's not gonna matter. The 87, he's probably gonna lead yet another lap. But the 87 is not gonna let that happen. Oh, I think the 77 barely led that lap. Yes, he did. And Al Lagsey's right behind him. And you also got Jordan Carter in the 7. Haven't spoken much of him this season yet. But he's probably in contention for the lead right now. Possibly the win, who knows. There's John Gilbert, he's in contention now. However, 44, looks like the 55, he'll be able to he'll be able to take the lead now. Marty Johnson falls back behind John Gilbert. Alaxi's still trying to pull ahead of the 77, but the 77's hiding hard. The middle lane's kind of helping as here comes the 87 possibly. 87's going for second now, as Alaxi will now be the leader. Jay Jefferson, he's actually doing something for once. So Jay has not had any luck in that 6 car. It'll be quite a miracle if that number 16 will be able to make it into the top 10. Of course, every time I say that, he's gonna wreck sooner or later. It's pretty much how it's been for poor old Jay. Hopefully he does better in the Indianapolis when the Indianapolis Nationals kids. He's gonna be in one of those actually. And looks like Isaac Nichols is going to try and thread an angle. I'm not sure if it's going to work. It's almost 4 wide. And that was almost at the moment that where I said Jay Jefferson was finally having luck, but then he wrecks. Because that's kind of how it works, apparently. And unfortunately. And here, it looks like 87 will lose the lead to Jordan Carter. Jordan Carter's probably going to lead his first lap of the season, because I haven't seen this 7 up front yet in this series. And it looks like 47 is going to try and pass Noah Cars and get into, well, he's actually already in top 5. And Paul Minnick, he is so far trying to doing a good job with the getting a good finish. Looks like Jordan Carter is gonna lead the middle lane now to the top lane. Can he block the 55 in time? It looks like the 77 will be the 7 will lead his first lap of this season. Looks like Troy McClure is the only pro in the top 5. I mean, that's what happens when you get more rookies than returning drivers. As it looks like Alexi's probably going to retake the lead. Dale Salzman's in last now. Andy Fell now falling back. Now the question is, looks like the 47 will try and take probably he's stuck on the outside lane and falling back where John Gilbert is. And he's probably gonna get passed by Jay Jefferson. Or maybe not. I think the draft of the 20 is helping him out a bit. Actually not quite. Yep, it worked. And here comes Paul Minnick using that same trick he used earlier. Threading the needle. There he goes. He'll take the lead again. It's been back and forth for almost a lot of these drivers. And like the front row drivers are 1-2 actually. That's pretty interesting. Just to say that. And I don't think there's gonna be any pit stops for this race. There's actually gonna be very few of these races, I think. I didn't test them all, that's for sure. And 10 laps left. No, not 10 laps left just yet. I think it's more 12 laps left. As here comes the 55 now. And it's been a long green flag run. And there's not been any cautions yet. And we'll see if it looks like almost 4 wide there. Here comes the 7. He's gonna try and retake the lead this time. Paul Minnick is 4th right now. And Isaac Nichols, he is right now about to get 5th as looks like the 31's gonna go down Parrot Road. There goes looks like Noah Cars is falling down as well. Following as well. And I think Andy Thomas is out of fuel, I'm not sure. Or maybe they just got held up. No, the 97 does have fuel. It looks like pit stops have begun. And now since these you guys pitted here, no cars and those guys, I think these guys will probably have to pit sooner or later here. I mean, as here comes it looks like Paul Minnick is going to retake the lead again. And that probably helps out William Brock a little bit. Looks like we'll see if looks like the 40 is gonna try and go underneath the 77. So I'm trying to see if I can still hear engines. I can. Oh, I think there was almost a wreck, but not quite still. Oh, looks like the leader's coming down. I hope none of them get a speeding penalty. Well, at this rate, they probably might, but I could be wrong. And it looks like I'll leave the lead to Jay Jefferson for now. Or maybe Derek Edison. Derek Edison might be the new leader now. Andy Thomas. And we'll see if who else will. It looks like William Brock comes out. Looks like Colin McGovern's probably come out first. Yep, Colin McGovern's gonna probably be the new leader as soon as the pit stops end. And it looks like we got our 2 leaders coming in down pit road. That'll probably leave the lead to TJ Starr. To 3 Fords maybe. Actually, no, it'll probably still be the 15. However, I think maybe, but maybe it's just because the pit stops have not been updated. The leaderboard has not been updated yet. Actually, yes, TJ Stars would be the leader. As we got 3 different Ford teams here in contention. As Cole McGovern, he's right now the highest pro at the moment. Looks like a Chevy's coming in the mix. I don't think the other Chevy's gonna try and get in. As here comes the 88. 88, he's gonna try and go through the middle lane, and that's gonna probably allow him to take the lead. The 88, the 88 team have they've raced before. They raced in the previous season with Julius Caesar, and they failed to get a win. And with their new sponsor and new sponsor UPS and new driver Adam Louie, things are kind of looking up for Robert Yates Racing, especially with Stuart Gratton getting a win now. It looks like TJ Starr is going to try and take the lead now. But EA8 will still lead that lap. And right now, I think these guys are still trying to catch up. But right now, I think the focus is on these 4 dudes here. I don't think guys even have a chance at making them at this point. Even if there's going to be a caution, the race will probably end under caution, and probably none of these guys will probably win. And how about Jay Jefferson? He's about to contend for the win here after having so much bad luck in the previous 3 races. Looks like he'll finally get a good run here regardless. Unless if the 12 accidentally spins him. But at this rate, probably never going to happen. Looks like these guys are catching up slowly but surely. And they're just approaching turn 3, now turn 4. And these guys are going down the back straightaway, or going down the front straightaway. And Jay Jefferson's going to lead that lap. Probably his first lap of the season. So the 6 car has won before with Trevor Lasky. But Trevor Lasky's not in the 6 car anymore. It's Jay Jefferson. I think Jay Jefferson has finally stepped up his game on this. Jay Jefferson finally done a lot of improvements to his team. Looks like we're coming to 2 laps to go. Can Jay Jefferson hold on to victory? Well, regardless, looks like he's probably gonna get a good finish. So 2 laps to go. It looks like Simon Nichols, he's gonna try and you saw him be one of the first drivers to pit actually. And Simon Nichols, he's driving the 31 Singular Chevrolet. I don't think the 31 has gone to victory lane. And so this will be pretty interesting to see them go to victory lane for the first time. It's here they go to white flag. Who will win this race? Will it be Simon Nichols, Jay Jefferson, GJ Starr, or excuse me for a sec. Sorry, we're gonna be missing some of the laps here. Come on. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Something just an update just showed up. As it looks like going down the back straightaway for the final time. The 6 is gonna try and retake the lead. Can he do it? I don't know. Will it be a last lap pass? Here they go, coming off turn number 4. Here comes Jay Jefferson. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be Simon Nichols. He's gonna win at Michigan. Looks like Jay Jefferson actually lost a position. And TJ Starr will be able to get second. But Simon Nichols will get his first career Angry Birds Stars NR2002 series victory. And the first win for Richard Childress. Actually, not the first win for Richard Childress because Marty Johnson did that. But it's going to be the first win for the 31 team. So, yeah, so here's the official race standings here. You can read where you finished. What a comeback by Jay Jefferson. That's definitely going to be a story for today. And looks like we got everyone else. Defending champion finishes 12th there. William Barak, last week's winner, got 19th. Last week's winner got 18th. And you got everyone there. And Benny Watson, after being dominant for the first few laps of the race, finishes last place. And I think this had to do with pit stops and whatnot. The late pit stops. I mean, we had them before, of course. So anyway, congratulations to Simon Nichols. And right now, the next race will be at Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. And last season, this was the last race before the chase. But that's not going to be the case, because actually it might be. I'm not sure. Maybe it's I have no idea, but whatever. There's going to be another Michigan race. It's good. As you saw right there, and you saw the next preview of the races. So, of course. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.